Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts and welcome. So today I want to show you guys how I make my Moana doll, and the pattern is down below if you guys want to come grab it and follow along with me. And there's also other doll patterns and stuff that I've been making for a little bit here, and those are all below if you want to come check them out and make some other dolls, and I have videos for those and some other dolls for sale down there. So come check them out. So let's get going here. And I'm just going to show you guys some of the stuff that you may need. So I got my fabrics, like her little skirt, her little top, and then this is what I use for the skin, and it's a coffee dyed fabric. I do have a video in detail showing you guys how I coffee dye my fabrics. I'll make sure to put that on the end screen. It's a whole playlist of one of the videos is coffee dyeing my fabrics, and then the others is like showing how to put together my junky grungy Grammy dolls, and it's the whole series, so it tells you how to do like the face and all that stuff and the hair and everything like that. So I got that. Come check it out. And also I'll put on the end screen, it's a video I show you guys in detail on how I put her hair together. Okay, so that's a step-by-step process that, it takes a little bit, so I couldn't do it all in one video. So I have that on the end screen, and you could go check out how I do Moana's hair. Okay, so I got that. Then we have some buttons, just some little buttons just to do for her little skirt. I have some bronzer and a Q-tip here that I do for her cheeks. Some thread for her nose, and I try to do just a little bit darker thread, like a tan. I have some twine, and then her little jewel here for her necklace. I got that, and then her little eyeballs that I use. And this is down in the Amazon links below that you guys can come check out. And they're all different size, and I just take them and glue them on with my Fabrifix glue that I have in a Sweet Sugar Bell icing container. So I have all this in my links down below, the Amazon links. What else do I got? I got some twine that I do for her necklace. I got a little bit of lace here that I put around her leg for her little anklet. A needle with just some embroidery floss, and I use 2 strands because that's how we attach her little legs to her body here, is what I use. A sewing machine, of course, or you could do all this by hand if you'd like. I have a micron pen that I draw her mouth and her eyelashes. So it's just a 0.5 micron pen. And then I have just a regular pen that I draw all the pattern out with. Fabric scissors, embroidery scissors, some hemostats, some little clips that help with this project. Some fabric turners. These are great. I couldn't do these little dolls without this. These help turn so easy, and it's called a quick turn. And this is what it looks like, and I have it in my links below. So this works great. Love it. Let's see. Did I name everything? Oh, some stuffing. So some fiberfill. And I think that's it for now. And if I think of other things, I got a little flower just that I had hanging around. If I think of some other stuff along the way, we'll just kind of throw it in here and let's get going. I want to show you guys what I did here. So this is her skirt, and I went ahead and used the pattern and cut it out. Then I went ahead and just did a straight stitch. I just folded it over just a little bit, not too much. Did a straight stitch, did a zigzag stitch on the bottom, And then I folded the sides over and did a straight stitch on each side. So it looks like that. Okay. So I did that. Then I took her little tank top here, little blouse, I guess you call it. And I went ahead and left the top open, and then I'm going to leave the straps open, and I folded it over so it's on the fold, okay, and drew it out, and then I just did a back stitch, sewed it down, did a back stitch, and did the same on this side, okay. And for the body, I just did a back stitch here, left about an inch and a half or so opening at the bottom, and back stitch, sewn all the way around, and did the back stitch here. Then did the legs all the way around and the arms. Then I took just a piece of, what about half an inch or so of the fabric at the end here, and I like it that it's all frayed because we're going to use it to put at the bottom of her skirt. I just glued it at the bottom here. Okay, so that's what this came from. So I did that. And I want to show you guys, I got just my little pattern here for her bracelet. So I'm just going to take this and cut it to size, just roughly. And with my dolls, they are whimsical. The patterns are whimsical. They're all hand drawn by me. Um, they don't need to be perfect. This is just for fun, and it's not about perfection. It's just about the journey of doing it, really. I really love just making art without the pressure of it being perfect. And I think it's just fun just to go along with the journey of it. Okay, so there we go. So we got that. And I'll put that to the side. We got her little bracelet cut out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to cut about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch from the stitch line right there. Then I'm going to cut on my line at the top here. And then do the same thing like that. And then I just pop it out a little bit and then do about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch, however you want to do. You just don't want to get too close to the stitch lines or the stitches will open up. Okay. So I'm just going to leave it just like that. We got that done. We got that, and then now we're going to just take it and I'm going to do the same thing around the body, about 1/8 of an inch. Just like this. And I like to leave a little tab at the bottom of the body, just to have it so we can tuck it in and there won't be any frayed edges right there. Yeah. Okay, so I do it just like that. So also to tell you guys, I like to keep my bigger pieces of coffee dyed fabrics for slow stitching projects. So those are really fun to do. I have one right here. Some fun little slow stitch projects that you can put together. So that's just a fun little idea. So I like to keep it all together. Okay. Now I'm going to show you guys with the tube turner how I turn. So I'm going to go ahead and turn everything, but first I want to show you guys. Now, some people do little snips on the around the curves here. And if you want to, you can. You can, you can even do like little notches out of it like that. If you're noticing that the fabric is puckering, but I usually do not do that on the hands and on the legs and arms. But I do notice on the neck here that it does pucker a little bit. So I like to take my embroidery scissors and just do a little snip. Don't get too close to your threads here. You don't want to open the seam up here. So just little snips, just like that, and it just gives it a relief. So when you turn it, it won't pucker with the fabric. Okay, but like I said, you can go ahead and just do some snips around just the curves here. But I've never really, I didn't do it on her, and I don't really notice any difference. So it's up to you. So there we go. Got that done. And now I want to go ahead and just turn these. So I'm going to get these turned and stuffed. So I'm going to show you how to turn. Oops, I forgot I did this on the fold. So I have to cut the opening. I want to show you guys how I get them turned. And I will stuff one with you guys. And then I'm going to do that with all of them. I'm going to stuff the body and the arms and legs. I'll probably do that off camera because I'm trying to make this not a super long video. Oh, I just take it. And then I like to use the flat end to turn it. And then just go like this. This just makes your life so much easier. With the coffee dyed, usually you get the stiffness. So it's kind of just a little bit of finagling here and wrestling the fabric. But these tube turners really do make your life easier. For sure. There we go. Just gotta give it a little tug. There we go. And then let's see. I'll show you guys the hemostats. How I do this. It's just really great how it has like the clamp. You could just grab a piece to it like this. And then just stuff it in there. Grab it. This really does make your life a lot easier. So I just do little bits at a time. Just get it stuffed. There we go. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get everything stuffed here. Here, I can show you guys. This is a bigger one. And I just take the flat end because I don't want to poke through the fabric. So, look at how easy that is. It really does make your life just super easy. And like I said, these are in my Amazon links. This is the little tube turners. So I just take it and do that. Round it out with the pointy end. Oh, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and do this to all the body parts. And then this flap can just get tucked in. And then you just have a nice straight edge. You don't have any frayed pieces. And we'll get her stuffed and I will be back. So I went ahead and stuffed the arms, the legs, and just the head of the body here because I want to show you how I can slip her little blouse on here. Let's do this. Through the shirt, corner of it. We could just work it through because it is a tiny little opening. So let's see here. Work it through. Just take your time. There. And that is just a easy way to get that on there. Is just make sure, just go ahead and just stuff the head and then just pull that up like that. Okay. Let's see which side you want to be the front. Matter. Like that. And then I'm going to continue stuffing the rest of the body. So I went ahead and got her stuffed here. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and put legs in here. A little clip. Flip it in place. And I do the same thing here. I just line them up at the bottom. Make sure they're the same length. Or I want to put it in there. Flip. Go. And then this is when you grab your needle and embroidery floss. And like I said, it's just 2 strands. And I'm just going to sew across the bottom. Okay. So went ahead and have her legs attached. Go ahead and do the same for the arms. So I'm going to go ahead and now if you want to, before you attach everything, and it's up to you, if you want to just take your, you can just stuff it just part way and just do some stitching on your sewing machine, just for like the legs and the knees and stuff. So that's up to you if you want to do that either way, but it looks good. Either way you want to do it. I have this all the way stuffed, and I did the same with the arms. So let's just go ahead and attach them. I just wanted to show you guys that. I'm going to go underneath, hide the little knot at the end. I'm just going to do an X here, just little X's to hold the arms on. Here, the other arm. And then I just hide the knot back behind the arm here. There we go. Arms on. We can do her little bracelet on her ankle. Yeah. Dab of glue. On there. Now with her skirt, I did the zigzag on the bottom part here. So I'm going to turn this where it's inside out. So this is the wrong side. We're going to glue this little cotton, little frayed fabric here onto it. So if you want, you could just keep pulling and make it more frayed. And just grab some threads from the fabric and just keep pulling it, and it makes it more frayed. Okay, that's up to you. I'm just going to get glue going. Bead of glue. Like that. Fray the edge. Okay. Go down. Side here. However you want to do it. You can do it with the slits on the side. Uh, I'm just going to take a little glue, hold it where I want it. Like that. And we find our little button that we want. Oh, look at the butterfly's cute. The little butterfly would look cute. Now it's up to you if you want to go ahead and add some thread to it, which I think I'm going to. I'll show you the easiest way I do it. So there's the front of it. I'm going to flip it over to the back. Okay. I'm going to go down. And this is just the embroidery floss. So then I just take a dab of glue, just like that. Put the tail in it. Okay. And then on the front of it, we're going to make an X. That. That. See, I just made an X. And then we're going to, usually there's plenty of glue where we put the tail of it and just go over like that. And then just do a little snip. That's the way I do it. Okay, and then just go ahead and add your glue. Now, I try not to get it in the holes so it oozes out. So a little bit of Fabrifix does go a long way. That's the good thing about it. You don't need a lot. And then you can just stick it wherever you want. I'm kind of like right. Like it just fastened together with this little button. There we go. That. So cute. Okay, and then I'm going to show you guys how I do her nose. So I did have somebody tell me that they were having trouble in the comments. They were telling me that they were having trouble with the nose and how to do it. So I'll show you real quick. Once you get the hang of it, it's really not too bad here. I go just about there. You go up and then you go just a couple of strands down. Don't go back through the same hole. Go right down and then pop over. You can even grab some of the fiberfill underneath, you know, and then just pop over like that. So what? About 1/8 of an inch, quarter of an inch. Pop it over This is however wide you want your nose. Okay, so you do that. And you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to go down just a couple of strands of the fabric. Just don't go through the same hole that you came out of. Okay, and then grab some of the fiber fill underneath, and then just pop up right underneath where you started on that side. Okay, like that. And then you just go a couple strands down and just do it the same thing all the way as long as you want your nose. Okay, pop it down. You can see, just don't pull too tight because you might break your thread. I don't want that to happen. So you can see as you pull it, it forms a nose. And you just go right underneath and then pop up over here, right underneath it. And as you tug, you can see it's starting to make a cute little nose. Ah. And, well, let's do one more. Got it like that. Right beside it. Like that. Okay? And then just tie your little knot in the back. Take a little bit of tension on it. And then just tie a knot. Go. Your nose. Really cute. Now I just use like a bronzer, or you can use a blush or anything like that, and then I just grab a Q-tip. Just give your little cheeks a little rosy. A little rosiness to their cheeks, and it doesn't even matter how you do it. Just add a little color. Okay. Cheeks, that. We could go ahead and let's do her eyes really quick. Easier with some tweezers. So tweezers I didn't add to at the beginning, but those just come in handy for the eyes and stuff. And then also I've used this, my little fabric rotary cutter. That comes in handy too, but it's not, I mean, this is just suggestions. You don't need to have all this stuff for everything. It just makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let's just do a little blob here. Dabble, do you? You don't need much. And that's why I like to say these are not made for smaller children, because these little eyeballs could be a choking hazard because they're not safety eyes. They're just glued on. So keep that in mind. You guys can always get the safety eyes if you want to. And then this Fabrifix glue is pretty good. I like using it. It just makes it easier to grab on. Okay. My little pen comes in handy. It's just a micron pen. It's got archival ink in it. Archival ink. So I like to take the eyelashes and put them on. There we go. And then you can do her cute little mouth. She turned out so cute. Let's go ahead and put her necklace on, and I think that's about it for this video. So I just have just a little fun necklace. And then keep in mind that her hair will be hiding all this in the back. But there we go. I mean, I think that's everything. And then, like I said, the other video to show how I do her hair in detail is on the end screen. So I'll make sure to put that on the end screen so you guys can come just click on it and I show you exactly how I do her hair and put it all together and add her little flower. So there we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.